salvage mission my ass. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is James Steiner and welcome back to Analogue, a hate story. So I'm going to try and make this one relatively quick. I've already done this one. Oh, this is the one. Yeah. So the politics in this ship is getting very, very interesting, but at the same time it's getting very convoluted. Okay, so that means one guy took the fall for what another guy did, and the kid is not actually this guy's, but it was actually the magistrates and all this shit. But it's but the question still remains: what the fuck happened to the ship, and where is everyone? Okay, because you got the one character who turned herself into an AI. Then you've got the ship's security AI, Mute, who's saying stuff completely different. That the other person, now AI, the Pale Bride, is now essentially the one who caused everyone to disappear. But they won't tell me what the fuck happened. That's the infuriating part. So let's just continue right where we left off and see where this all takes us. Uncle Die Ho, look, I'm sorry about our last conversation, alright? It's like I said to you before, you just caught me at a really bad time. Sojin was kept in bed rest on strict doctor's orders. I'm sorry that you brought your wife all the way to get turned away like that. When I told Sojin that you had given her well wishes on her pregnancy, she was happy, but sad because she couldn't see you herself. Our child was just born last week, a daughter. We decided to name her Min-hee. And Sojin is recovering well. The doctor said that it would be fine for her to see visitors next week. I'm sorry I got angry. If your wife still wants to see mine, or the child, or my mother, by all means you're welcome to visit. I really hope there's no hard feelings, Uncle. Sang-min. Okay, so this is in regards to the kid being born. High Magistrate Smith Sang-min, huh? Well, as High Magistrate, he was one of the highest ranking officials until just before the end. I don't want to paint a misleading portrait of it. Oh, I've already heard this. Thank you. Yeah, you've already told me all this before. Is there actually... Okay, so there's the apology after the girl was born. Okay, what's next? To the wife of Sang-kyu. You can probably put this more diplomatically than I can, because I'm pretty sure younger brother is still thoroughly pissed off at me. No kidding. You know how he is, of course. I don't have the time to deal with that, especially when I'm already doing him a huge favor. That's a pretty big favor. The bad news is, I made an appeal to the captain and emperor himself personally, but he said there was no position that a man of Sang-kyu's skill set could possibly fulfill. I did most certainly plead, but let's face it, what official role could that man possibly fill? He's an idiot. Don't pass on that last part, he already knows. Oh, the burn. I did, however, speak to the park son, and he was able to convince him to forget the whole incident. It wasn't cheap, I might add. So bribery to boot? Jesus fucking Christ, you're doing a lot to cover up this guy's big mistake. I'll continue to send your family a regular stipend, but please keep your husband under control. I can't afford to keep cleaning up after his damn fights. Okay, explain that to me. I know it sounds like Sang-min is just being harsh on his little brother, but I assure you his characterization of him isn't wrong. I honestly kind of tended to avoid him. I was friends with his older brother's wife, and his younger brother was an absolute gentleman, but he was not a very nice man. He was the sort of person that the court exams were supposed to keep out in theory. Ow. Didn't work, of course. He studied just as well as brothers, or so Sang-jung told me. Here, you want to see the usual sort of behavior that you'd get from Smith Sang-kyu? I've added another entry, this one by Kim Sun. Well, I think that's enough looking around for now, because quite honestly, this is getting really interesting and getting a better dynamic of the other people on the ship, but that still doesn't explain what happened to everyone on the ship. Did they all get blown out a fucking airlock or something? I honestly still don't know. No one's come forward to tell me what the fuck happened on this ship. There's a lot of rivalry going on within these families, and then amongst, you know, within the family, And then also between families. It's basically a power struggle here between all these different families, but it's so convoluted, it could literally be anyone here could have done it. Anyone here could have done it, because there's enough hate amongst everyone here that, yeah, I could see some of these guys snapping and killing everyone on the ship. Or maybe something happened, everyone evacuated the ship. I don't know. But hopefully there's some type of resolution to this soon, because this is getting very... I love how interesting it's getting. All these characters are believable, but none of them are likable. Not a single one. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to click that like button, share, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.